attempting to do something that we haven't done before always feels a little bit scary. Always feels a little bit scary. Attempting to do something that we haven't done before always feels a little bit scary. But as entrepreneurs, as leaders, as visionaries, we're really decided to choose a path where we are continuously and constantly really moving and embracing uncharted waters. Because we are literally doing things for the first time all the time. As you are scaling your business, you will be doing different things to be able to scale. So again, you're going to start taking new actions. You're going to start bringing in a team. You're going to start bringing in systems. Maybe you're going to start running ads. You're going to start doing things differently again than you have been before in order for you to be able to get to your next level. We're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing, and in order to be able to get to that next level, we have got to take new actions. We have got to continue to move into these uncharted waters, and that takes valor. And yesterday I had an incredible masterclass. If you missed it and you want to replay, there is a link that I'm going to drop below in the show notes as well, so you can still join us and catch the replay of this incredible training. And I offered a incredible opportunity that I've opened up, and applications are now being accepted for a 10-day free mastermind experience with me, which I'm so excited about, which is something that I'm doing that is also uncharted waters. I have done all sorts of different experiences throughout my business, throughout my time coaching, to give people experiences and teasers and teach people what it's like to work with me and help them scale their businesses in feminine flow. But I've never done something like a 10-day mastermind experience for free. To have this level of access, to have this level of close proximity to me, you generally have to invest at least 5 figures to be able to do so. My strategic mastermind is a way of doing that, or also, of course, my one-to-one program Ascend, which is incredible. So why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? It comes down to the fact that I am really feeling called right now to create these very intimate experiences for people. I feel called to continuously give, provide, add massive value, whether that's through my podcast, through my content online, but also through what I'm offering. So there's the masterclasses, which I believe I will always be doing masterclasses, and there's more coming as we're heading throughout the year. But there's also been this calling for me to offer unique experiences, and unique experiences that are longer and that allow me to really be able to come and become a part of your business in a more intimate way, in a more personalized way, in a way that really allows us to build a really deep connection. But for me to really look at your specific business during the time of us working together, so that I can see where are some of the bottlenecks, what are some of the things that might be good for you to work on, so you can then go and implement them, of course, with my support if you choose to continue, or on your own. And some people might think doing something like this is crazy, but I really thought about this. I thought about this for a while, and I said to myself, what would feel good to me? What would feel good to me right now? In what ways would I want to create intimate settings and opportunities for people to get a sample of my work and experience to work with me that would allow me to show the facets of all the things that go into scaling in feminine flow, the facets of what it means that business is spiritual, and that all the different aspects of what it really takes to get somebody's business from one place to the next place. So whether you're at $2,000 to $3,000 a month right now, and you're looking to get to about $6,000 a month, whether you're at $6,000 or $7,000 a month, and you're trying to get to $10,000 to $15,000 a month, right? Like whatever stage you're in of scaling, we're always working towards scaling. We're always working towards that next level. But the truth is, different actions are required at different stages for you to be able to scale to your next level. And as I was thinking about experiences and thinking about being a visionary and thinking about doing things differently that feel good for me, I was like, what is something that I could do? What is something that I could offer that would really allow me to provide an experience, a true experience of what it's like to work with me, while at the same time being able to create that intimacy and that personalized touch that I love to give through my high end and high ticket offers that I offer. And so this is how this idea was born, and it's uncharted waters. I might do this and then realize that that was crazy. That was crazy, and I might never do it again. And here's the thing, right? I might. It might not work out. It might be a shitty experience. Doubt it will, but you never know. I don't know. These are uncharted waters for me. I've never done something like this. But to me right now, that feels expansive. To me right now, that feels like something that really aligns with where I am at. And it gives me an opportunity over the 10 days to get to know the entrepreneurs that are coming into my world, to get to know their businesses, to get to know them, to get to know the souls behind the business. And to see, are these the kind of people that I like to spend time with? Kind of like dating, right? Like you get to know each other. We get to know each other because the truth is it's a co-creation. Coaching, mentorship, what I do with strategizing, it's a co-creation. Yes, in my one-to-one, I have pieces that I do for people. And again, I have a very different approach now to working with people that I've not seen like this in the coaching industry. I've not seen anyone who offers both done for you services and the coaching and mentorship on the mindset and the energetics and the implementation and ongoing support the way I do. So I'm in uncharted waters there, but it really always comes back down to me to, does it feel good for me? Does it feel good for me? Is it a reflection of how I like to serve, how I like to give? Is there a way for me to provide this experience and create co-creation opportunities that are really potent? So whether the people are in my world for that 10 days, or they continue to stay on after that and join one of my programs, masterminds, one-to-one, the CEO club, you never know. Whatever happens, there's something magical that gets to happen during that 10 days. There's an impact that I get to make. There is a way for me to be able to give that allows for me to really feel I can fully show up and fully nurture and fully be in service to these people for this short amount of time. And if they're walking away from this having had an amazing experience and being impacted and having had breakthroughs and having had some results in the 10 days that are really tangible for them, that change the trajectory of their business, then I have done my job. Then I feel my cup is being filled and I continue to be able to do what I am doing. So this is how I am approaching uncharted waters these days. And this is a different way of me doing things. I've not done this before, but as I said, I scaled my business to 6 figures, and now I'm in this process of scaling it to multi 6 figures and doing it in a way that leaves time and space in my calendar, in a way that I have less calls than I had before, in a way that allows me to create for people, be a CEO for people. And again, that feels unusual too. So as we're creating, as we're scaling, as we're bringing in people, as we're doing things differently, as we come up with new experiences and ways to build and grow our businesses, to give to our communities, to serve in the way we desire to serve, we are more and more going into uncharted waters. We are more and more doing things in our own way, in our own lane. And we have to really embrace this piece. And the way I feel safe and secure through that is because it's in integrity with my values, in integrity with my vision, in integrity with the way I desire to show up. It feels good to me to do things this way. And I have the systems in place, the structures in place, and the support in place to be able to hold me. So there's all these different kind of ways, but again, I am in uncharted waters. I am moving in territory I've not been in. And I feel incredible about it. I know and I trust that the way I'm doing it and what I'm doing and what I'm called to do, that intuitive piece, I let that lead me to making this decision of saying, hey, let's create a more unique experience. Let's do something really different. Let's do something out of the box. Let's do something where people really get to experience what it's truly like to work with me in the spaces that I love to work with people most, which for me are masterminds and one-to-one. That is where I love to serve. And then I have a whole bunch of other incredible programs and things where I get to serve in different ways. But right now, I really feel called to be serving in this intimate space, to be really a part of people's businesses, to really walk alongside their journey with them in close proximity is something that I'm feeling really called to. And that requires me to have space and time in my calendar. That requires me to think outside of the box to be able to provide some of these experiences to people that are interested. And so this 10-day experience for me is great because as I get to know you, you get to know me. Again, we can figure out if co-creation in this way is actually something that we want to do, because I'm very much at this point now too, where I'm really not looking to work with everyone anymore. I'm not looking to take on everyone. I'm really looking for the people that are ready to do the work, that are ready to scale, that are ready to get the support, guidance, mentorship, and coaching to embrace uncharted waters, to start to have the valor for themselves, to start to have the audacity and the courage to make bolder moves, to play a bigger game, to make different choices. And it's scary to do that. So we got to lean in to that. We got to actually be like, I am ready. My ship is going and I'm going out, and I might not always have a map, but I know the direction I'm going in. And that is what it takes. That to me is the essence of entrepreneurship. It's the essence of leadership. It's the essence of really trusting ourselves so much that we're like, I have trust and faith in my ideas and my vision in my direction. And I am going to take all these different kinds of steps that feel aligned with the vision that I have and move towards that. So embrace the uncharted waters. You are someone who has chosen that. If you desire to scale, if you desire to grow, if you desire different results, it's going to require you to take different actions. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to change your mind? Are you willing to do things differently? Are you willing to fail as you do things differently and take new actions? Are you willing to move into uncharted waters with more certainty and with more trust and with more faith? Answer that question for yourself. If you desire some more inspiration, hop into Valor. And if you're like gang-ho and you're like, Teresa, forget Valor, I want to apply to come into this 10-day experience with you, then heck yes, let's do it. There'll be another link in the show notes and you're able to apply and come in. And November 1 till 10th, we're going to be playing. We're going to be playing together. We'll be diving into your business together. And I'm really excited to see who is applying for this. And there will be a maximum of 10 people in this space for the 10 days, possibly less. I haven't decided yet. So get your application in if you're feeling called. But most of all, I want you to sit with this for a little bit and think, am I willing? Am I willing to be in these uncharted waters? Can I own that role as an entrepreneur, a visionary, and a leader to really embrace that uncertainty and trust that the path that I'm on, the vision that I have, and the direction that I'm moving in is exactly where I need to go. And I will do what I am required to do. I will do what I need to do to be able to put things in place, whether that's rituals, whether that's systems, processes, a team, all these different things to be able to help me feel supported and held as I'm moving towards that. So this is a wrap for this week's episode. I can't wait to hear what you thought about this one. I can't wait to see who might be joining me inside Valo still or applying for this incredible, incredible, incredible experiences. You are amazing. Thank you for listening, and I will be back next week.